Today I was at my local grocery and I saw they had a special on chickens, whole chickens. So I thought it would be a good time to make one of them. And one of my favorite recipes for doing a whole chicken is the beer butt chicken. Now I'm just going to be doing it in the oven here, but you can do it on the barbecue and that's probably a little bit better, but it's kind of cold outside right now. I start by doing my standard rub with the 2 tablespoons of garlic powder and 2 tablespoons of onion powder and a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. A few teaspoons of salt would also help, but I forgot to add it at this point and added it later, as well as some butter, a can of beer, and of course a chicken. I'm going to start by mixing the rub up, so I'll add in all the different spices and start mixing away. Now when you're making your own beer butt chicken, you can make whatever spice blend you want. You could add some pepper to it, you could add some sage, you could add whatever you want, just to get it kind of a little bit more flavor into the meat. Doesn't really matter, as long as it's something that you like, it'll usually turn out pretty good. And just make sure you don't have any crazy lumpies in it either, so mix away. Now you don't need to use your full can of beer, so I'm just going to drink a little bit of it. And I think I drank a little bit too much, but that's something that happens occasionally with beer, so it is what it is. Now we'll move on to the chicken. So we got the butter, we got the spice, and we're going to try to rub both of those onto it. Now, I probably should have melted the butter here because it kind of just absorbed all the spices, but as I kept working it into the bird, it started to kind of melt a little bit. Then I was able to get kind of a melted, buttery coating on the bird as well as it covered in spices. Looks terrible now, but looks better once it's cooked. And once you're done wrestling with the bird, it's just a matter of inserting the can. And with the can, we want to try to keep the bird upright as much as we can, because that way it'll all boil into the bird once out of the can. And I'm just going to put all the spices I can with the leftover butter that didn't quite melt into it on the top, and when it starts cooking it will all kind of heat all the way through. So we can stick this into the oven now. I usually cook small birds like this in the oven at 325 degrees for about an hour and a half, and then check the doneness with a thermometer. But you can also cook it at a higher temperature and the cooking time will be drastically shorter, like 450 degrees. Check it after 45 minutes, see what you got. Depends how hungry you are. You can let it rest after it's done if you want, or do what I did and just start eating. It's delicious. And the beer really makes the chicken moist from the inside. And that's the end of this one. Like and subscribe if you want to see more like this, and let me know in the comments below how you make your chickens. Until next time, stay awesome.